Good morning, everybody. At this very sunny, wonderful day in Basel, you are sitting in the shadow here because there was one big theme that brought us together, and this is about digital biomarkers. So this is the first inaugural Digital Biomarkers in Clinical Trials Summit. I'm very, very pleased to see that many colleagues today here in Basel at this Roche venue where I'm at home, but most of you are not, so thank you for coming along. I'm very glad that Roche was willing to host this event here today, allowing us together to continue building the momentum around digital biomarkers, and in particular, kind of to think about what is needed next to make it the most impactful for clinical trials, for the development of new drugs that patients are waiting for.
Welcome to Roche. So, our beautiful city. I don't know if you get a chance to swim the river later. If the sun's out, you perhaps will, but take care. But this is actually an amazing center for life science innovation. So we have at least 14 pharma companies in the city and the surrounding area, 85 biotech firms, 36 medtech companies. And if you look more broadly into the three countries that surround us here, so France, Germany, and Switzerland, certainly upwards of 160 research institutes. So there's a real talent base here, a lot of innovation happening in and around the city. And to that point, the country actually has been voted for the 7th consecutive year as the most innovative country in the world by various standards, you know, IP production, patents, and all that kind of stuff. So this really is a great place to be discussing such an innovative topic as digital biomarkers. Now, the history of medicine in Basel goes back hundreds of years, and many of you will know Paracelsus and the story. He's responsible for many things, some of which have fallen away from modern science, of course. One or two things in toxicology particularly still stick. So he was really a pioneer, an innovator in medicine and in many areas of natural science. But the quote I picked, since he was a professor of medicine here some hundreds of years ago, I was really interested in this quote, which I picked up from Brainy Quotes, so I hope it's true. But it was the last part of here. So dealing with the processes of life, which must first be understood before they may be guided. And I think one of the themes we're going to see coming out today is how do we understand the processes of life? And I think digital biomarkers give us a new window into many of the activities and some of the physiology as well that's going on in these processes of life. So we're building on a history today that goes back several hundred years. So I'm very happy that we're doing that in Basel. And with that, I just want to say have a wonderful conference. I echo Christian's comments about participation and collaboration. You know, this is a summit where we can really, I think it's small enough that we can really focus on some detailed discussions, and it's an opportunity to form new relationships, new collaborations.